Okay, at this point we've come around the northwest edge of Capitol Hill, down past Seattle Prep School, taken a right, and then we're about to enter this Interlochen Drive. So it is possible to head straight. That's also actually a nice way to get to the university, but I thought this would be a pleasant one to recommend. This is actually part of, there are a number of roadways, or there's a word for it, boulevards perhaps, in Seattle that the Olmsted brothers designed. I think they designed Central Park. I'm hoping I'm not misquoting that. Anyway, they designed these pleasant places within urban settings. And there was actually a more extensive design for Seattle that didn't all get planned out. But a lot of the most pleasant places to drive in Seattle are a legacy of what these two men, I think there were two of them, put together, including this, Interlochen Boulevard, which just winds around. It's essentially flat, but it winds around the edge of the north end of Capitol Hill and into the ravines, as you'll see, as you do see. This first part has car traffic on it, but eventually we'll get to a part that's only for bicycles. A lot of this is actually native vegetation. Definitely the sword ferns you see, though there's a lot of English ivy, not native. Probably a fair bit of blackberries, also not native, but tasty. So again, this ride is happening during commute hours, but not a lot of traffic. As you can imagine, this windy road is not the fastest way to get anywhere, which is nice because it means there are not a lot of cars that are just using this route to get where they're going. So if they're here, they're going slow, and mostly if they're trying to get somewhere fast, they're not on this road at all. Zoom in here on the map. Small view doesn't do a lot of good. There we go. Very windy. Not a lot of views, so if you like sun and views, you won't like this route very much. But if you like peaceful woods in the midst of a city, then you'll really enjoy this route. So here it's possible to go up the hill, another nice route, but that's not what I'm doing this time. Staying on the left-hand side. It's also possible at this point to take a very steep downhill turn, go down to campus, a shorter route that way. But again, we're going to stay on Interlochen, and here's where it becomes no motorized vehicles. So then we get lots of people with their dogs. People jogging. Birds. we're about to emerge to the car road again. Again, you could take a right up. That's actually another nice way to get up Capitol Hill. But we're going to go straight and end up at 24th, which is another major north-south route. And if there isn't a lot of traffic, so we're about to head left on 23rd. If there's not a lot of traffic, I will wait and cross the road here, but with a lot of traffic, it's almost not worth it, so I typically take to the sidewalk as I'm doing here. And then I'm going to take a right down here on this next road. Again, we're just trying to get across 23rd. I believe this is where this video ends.